for tuning into Sims Workshop. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So, today we're going to be reviewing Throwback by Maureen Goo. I really don't want to mispronounce it, but I feel like I already have. Anyway, such a good book. Honestly, I prefer the hardcover cover to the new paperback release cover. I feel like the paperback one kind of misses the mark, whereas the original cover is just, it is loud and it is very 90s, because guess what? We're going back to the 90s, baby. Yes. As someone who is a 90s baby, I definitely appreciate the nostalgia for the book. It's just so much fun for me to read it. I think that was part of why I enjoyed this book so much. The 90s. The 90s. And you're looking at the 90s through a millennial's persona or perspective. And she's just like, what is this? Like, the 90s were wild, man. I miss the 90s sometimes, though. It was just so much fun because you have Samantha. She, pardon me, she doesn't really have a good relationship with her mother. And as someone who also has kind of an estranged relationship with her own mother, I felt that. That was deeply relatable to me. 100% relatable, because it's so... It really focuses on not just the parent-child dynamic, but also the mother-daughter dynamic. And it's really, really thoughtful. And I think it has a lot of heart to it, and it really struck me. I'm just like, damn, if I could go back in time, I don't know that me and my mom would get along. We barely get along right now. I don't know that we would get along if I met her in high school. Oh God, that would be something. That would be freaking wild. Wild. Whew. Whew. But it's just, she's not just seeing her mother as a teenager. She's also seeing her entire family as, you know, young people. And she has a really good relationship with her grandmother. But the grandmother she meets in the past is not the same understanding person that she knows and loves. She's like, wow. No wonder mom is the way she is. But then she also sees that her mother and her grandmother have a really loving relationship, whereas in, you know, her present, they are very, very estranged. And she's like, why though? This is not the dynamic I'm used to. So, I mean, she gets sent back in time because she and her mother get into a fight about prom, and her mom's like, oh yeah, that was like the best time of my life, and she's just like, it's just prom, like, whatever about it. She's like, how can you care about something so frivolous when your mom is in the hospital? So they get into it. They get into a fight, and her mom just kind of leaves her there, because I see it from both sides. You know, her mother is just kind of trying to do this to distract them of the current situation. Not forgetting it, just kind of distracting them from the tension of the current situation of, you know, the grandmother being in the hospital. And then you have her, and she just thinks she doesn't care. And it's like, no, that's not it. Like, this is how she's coping. So I see it from both sides. But of course, they get into a fight. Her mom just leaves her at the mall. So what does Samantha do? Downloads an app on her phone called Throwback Rides. And she takes a cab to school. Except it doesn't exactly drop her off at the right time. Here she is in the 90s, and it's great. You're just, I'm seeing all the visuals. I'm like, yep, that's legit. That's legit. That's legit. And I'm like, I'm loving this. I loved it. I loved every single moment of this book, including, you know, there was even a slow burn romance in there too, which I thought was like, oh, this is cute. So Gina, if you're watching this, you will also enjoy the book for the romance. It was actually a really good romance. But it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It has a lot of heart to it. It's really just, there were some moments there that felt like gut punches to me because of how relatable they were. I'm like, ooh, damn. I felt that. I felt that. It's just, it's relatable. And it's fun. And it's nostalgic. And if you love the 90s, definitely pick up this book. It was like Back to the Future almost. The only way she can go back home is if she fixes a past mistake. And it's not the mistake that you're thinking of. But it was a lot of fun. I think it also deals a lot with, being, Asian American. Because Samantha, her mother's Korean. Samantha, she doesn't really know any Korean. She's just like, she's like me. I'm a bad Mexican. I don't really know Spanish. It's funny. When I do speak Spanish, everyone's like, oh, you're fluent. I'm like, ha, no, I'm not. I grew up watching telenovelas. That was the scope of my teaching. So soy mala mexicana, okay? But, that's why I connected with Sam a lot really well. It deals a lot with being with this otherness. Why is Samantha's mom the way she is? What was her high school experience like versus what Samantha's whole high school experience is? And you see the difference, not just in the era, but how being Asian American really influences how someone acts. Are they trying to fit in? So she really does go on this journey of understanding who her mother is on the inside and understanding where her mother is coming from. So I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. Highly recommend it. It was a lot of fun. So, as always, I will include links in the description. If you want to check out the book yourself, highly recommend it. Give it 4 out of 5 stars. On that note, thank you again for tuning in to Sin's Workshop. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your book-loving friends. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, happy reading.